welcome people of the World Wide Web. So it's Cypher Sigma here, and it is 2 more steelbooks for the collection. So yes, people who know, come along. My collection is predominantly DVDs. That is where it's always been. That is kind of where I started off. I did have a few VHSs back in the day, but unfortunately I don't have a VHS player. That just is. I have a lot of game consoles and they work off DVD and Blu-ray, so that has worked in my favour. And obviously becoming friends with Matt and AJ, which I'm sure you've seen on a lot of videos. They have kind of inspired me and wanted to get a few steelbooks. I did have 1 or 2 steelbooks. I think I had Prince of Persia and Iron Man 1 on DVD steelbooks. Maybe Prince of Persia was Blu-ray. And I didn't really have anything else, and since then I've started to get more into it. Mainly because I have a lot of DVDs. If I see something that's on Blu-ray and on a steelbook and it's quite cheap, I kind of lean towards that. Or if I do like it, because my collection has got so big now that, you know, when I go into CX, there's a lot of places, a lot of it, I've got a lot of it, or there's stuff I'm not really interested in or not focused on at this time. I do try to keep an open mind. So we will go with the big bad boy first. So this, I can blame AJ. I know I've blamed AJ before and people are kicked off, so I'm not blaming him. You know, I do enjoy the fact of it's my money. I'm not a robot. I do know how to spend it, whether being influenced on. Steelbooks are an interesting thing. As I say, I try and use it to upgrade a lot of stuff, so it's not like I'm just buying it for the sake of buying it. So the first one we have is this. So this is the Catwoman Hunted animated movie. So I thought this was all right. It doesn't really stick in my memory, and AJ pointed out it's almost £8. So yes, it's over that £5 marker. But because I didn't have it in my collection and I collect everything animated, I was kind of like, why not? Why not spend a few more over? I mean, I did if it was a £5, I would have just added it. But because I didn't have it in the collection, this is why I've then opted to do it. So here we have it. Let's see how good the J card is coming off. So not too bad. I might... The intensity, you may see. Right, so okay, it comes off. The glue isn't too bad. Obviously that is the J card at the back, and then they've kind of repurposed the same image. I think it had the images of this on the thing, so there's no surprises for me. Overall, because of AJ's, unfortunately, game dented or not dented. I know it's not a game, I keep winding him up. I know I shouldn't do. Obviously that's the zips with the front cover, the back cover. As far as I can see, no dents, no dings, no nothing. Not that I'm too fussed when you see some of mine. And then we have the DVD Blu-ray with the image. I think that was the original image that was on the DVD. So they've not gone above and beyond here, apart from just plonking that image on the front, which looks nicer, I must admit. Still a little kind of not kiddie friendly, but I quite like, I've seen some of these for the movies where they have the kind of comic art on it, and that's really nice. So first one for the collection. So then the next one. So this is from Vinted. Maybe from Vinted, or it might be from Facebook. I cannot. Facebook, it is Facebook. So this was someone selling something. I hate people that don't put fees in it. I'm on groups that have started to put it. It's all when people go all in and then go, oh, well, it's fees and everything else. And then where you think you're paying one price, you ended up. And that's how this kind of guy was. It was £8 something. And then he was like, oh, I think it was like normal postage or something. Or if you wanted to post, you know, I could post it for every or something. And I was a bit like, oh, I don't really want to post it. So it cost a little bit more to go to Royal Mail, because at least they're a little bit more, or my local post guy is quite careful. He knows me, knows I get a lot of stuff. And then it's like, oh, well, no, it's not goods and fees that added in. So then he's like, well, this is how much it is. And it ended up being like 10 quid in the end, rather than like the 8 I thought it was going to be. Obviously he's wrapped it in tinfoil. There are a few marks in this, it's not a perfect one. I did have a look around about the time he was selling it. It is a movie I like. It's a movie I've only seen once. So and it is Looper. So I've been looking at this a few times and looked at a few different versions of it, and I was tempted to pick this up. I only have it on DVD, so as I've said, update. The fact it's a slide out J-card, lovelies, and there is the front cover with good old Bruce, obviously now retired, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I think he is a very good actor as well. He said there was a few marks. He showed a few pictures, but I can't. None of it's really being picked up on it. Then you have kind of what was the image for it. So them two back to back, even though they're, I won't say how they're linked. And a bit disappointing on the inside. But I thought this was quite a good movie and a good concept, executed quite well. As I say, I've only seen it once over on DVD, so I've been looking at this because it's fairly cheap. So obviously written and directed from Rian and Johnson, obviously of that abysmal Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. I thought it was all right, and then Knives Out and stuff. But obviously glad to have this in the collection. Obviously take the DVD out and sell that as a car boot. But that has been 2 more steelbooks for the collection. Have you got any of these? Do you think these are cool? Is there alternate ones of Looper I should have got? Please let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. But I've been Cypher Sigma Screen Time, and I shall see you in the next one.